I did a video a while back talking about who I thought I was. It was some silly little video that I put on my website as the welcome page. And it was just me blabbing on about the process of putting yourself out there and starting out. And it was just talking about how weird it feels sometimes. Because it is, right? I mean, if you're thinking about it, it's ridiculous. And I've hit points where I've just felt absolutely ridiculous and absolutely stupid. Like I've said before, I don't like being a social media douche. I hate the fakeness of it. I hate the bubbly, phony internet personality. It's just not me. And if I'm honest with myself, I really wish there was an easier way to do this. To market yourself, to promote yourself. But when you're self-publishing, this is what you gotta do. I've hit places, I've come to places where I've felt so dumb about this and I wanted to give up. A friend of mine said once, if you put yourself out there, you're asking for it. A lot of people will post something and then get upset with negative comments or things like that. But either way, you're putting yourself out there for good comments and bad comments, and you gotta take it. And he was right. It is a ridiculous thing, a silly thing. Who do I think I am writing a book, publishing a book, thinking that I'm worth anything or I'm anybody that anyone's going to want to listen to or read something that I put out there? Yeah, okay, buddy, you wrote something, big whoop. Everyone and their mother can write a book and publish it and say that they're an author. So why would I think that anybody would care about another book in the sea of endless titles out there? Like I said, I've hit places where I actually tried to quit this. I actually tried to rid myself of ideas for new books and just get rid of the creative side of me because of how foolish I felt doing something and then expecting people to like it. But as much as I tried to get rid of those things and give up on this and have a normal life, I started to figure well, what else am I going to do? Everybody has something that they like to do. Everyone has a hobby. Everyone has stuff that they do to fill the time. Everyone has stuff that they enjoy. Most of us anyways, are a different person outside of work and have their own stuff. And I started to figure who else am I going to be? Should I just give up on anything creative and give up on anything that I love to do and just be another boring North American dad wearing khaki shorts and drinking beer and flipping burgers on a barbecue, make dumb dad jokes with my kids, and basically just be a caricature of every other man out there? Talk about what kind of turf builder I use on my lawn with my neighbor and gripe about sports managers and how I could do a better job managing the team. Or could I push on with this and be interesting, at least for my own sake? Because I would go nuts if that's all my life was. Life is meant to be diverse. We are allowed to like and enjoy different things. And ironically enough, I love to write about that stuff. I love to write about the human condition and all of these daily things that make life beautiful. There's something special about being able to observe and notice these types of things about life and write them down on a page and kind of highlight them for what they're worth and highlight the beauty of a simple life for readers to enjoy. And that's what I try to do with most of my stories. And it's not that I don't enjoy being a dad and doing all those things that I mentioned. I do. I love spending time with my kids. I love goofing around with them. I love having a normal, simple life. I love to barbecue. I love beer. There's not anything inherently wrong with any of those things. In fact, enjoying a simple life and being able to appreciate those things for what they are is definitely something to be admired, and I do. But I don't know. I just don't want to be bored. I'm not prepared to sit back and only be that. Because if I wasn't writing, what else would I be doing? Probably sitting on a couch, scrolling through Facebook or Instagram, doing absolutely nothing. So, if anything, this is what I've chosen to fill those empty spaces with. Not that there is many empty spaces in my life. There's tons to do at the house. There's tons to do with the kids, with the wife. There's tons to do with just living a life. But this is what I make time for.